What is up guys, and welcome back. In this video I'll be sharing 5 tips on how you can win more battleground games and survive longer, so let's get into the video. Tip number 5, how to loot faster. To loot faster, make your grab or interaction key E, because it'll feel a lot smoother than trying to press F. Also, if you press tab, then you can right click on everything that it tells you that is on the ground, and it'll go straight to your inventory without you having to pick it up separately, which will take long. Tip number 4, how to not die right when the game starts. You want to avoid crowded areas where lots of people are jumping out. Try to go to a less crowded area, like a place with 2 or 3 buildings, so that at least you can find some loot, because if you land somewhere with hardly anything there, you'll probably have a chance of not finding a gun, which will cause you to die since you cannot defend yourself. Tip number 3, now this tip is more of my own personal preference, and it is if you find gas cans or gun sights that are the same, or like weapon attachments, it's to not pick them all up, because you'll probably not need them since they'll just take up a lot of space in your backpack that you can be using for bandages and med kits, you know, stuff you actually need. Also, try to only have 2 gas cans with you, since you'll probably not need to refill your car very much, because the gas in this game does last a long time in your vehicle, so you can probably go a pretty good distance with just 1 tank of gas. Tip number 2 is when to use first person. I would recommend to only use first person when there's someone very close to you, like if they are in a house or right around a tree. If you do this, also make sure you know when to ADS or just hip fire. I would most likely not ADS, so you'll have a greater view of your opponent, which will probably give you a greater chance of actually killing them instead of you dying. And that leads us to tip number 1, which is my favorite tip, and that is how to get to the ground faster. And to get to the ground faster, you need to find somewhere you want to land from the plane, go right over it, then look straight down while you're holding W, and you'll see a white bar looking thing and an arrow falling where your parachute, like how high you are off the ground. And right when that arrow gets right over the white part, let go of W and your guy will still go down farther, and then he'll deploy his parachute. And if you look around you, you'll see that you're probably farther down to the ground or closer to it than all the people around you, which will give you an advantage on getting a gun faster and reloading it, so you can kill them, get their loot or whatever you need, and end up surviving longer. And that wraps up all the tips I have to share with you today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe, which would be greatly appreciated. Let's also try to get 10 likes on this video, and with all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Here I go again. You must think that I'm lame. Remembering back to us talking on aim and stealing your heart, that was never my aim. See, I let you leave and now nothing's the same. I'm picking your brain, you pick me apart. I'm picking your heart, you left me in dark. I guess all the pain and the hurt and the worry you left me with turned to the shell of a saw. Damn, do we end arm in arm? Are we Armageddon? Guess you never know, cause you never let him show you how he love and he trust and he can do all of his shows, but you never were there. So let's really see if you cared. Knew if you needed, then he would be there. To put all the blame onto you isn't fair, but all you care about is your makeup and hair. You're taking a selfie, I'm taking your shit. I see all your pics, I see who you picked, and just know it eats me alive. You're happy with